Hi guys, Kim here. Thanks for joining me on the budget channel. Today I'll be walking you through our week 1 budget of April and also do some cash stuffing. So thank you for coming along on our budgeting journey. As I said previously, I'd like to hold us accountable this year by trying my hardest to budget weekly. So anyway, let's get into it. Every month, what I do is write out our bills into our calendar, and we are fortunate enough to both be paid every Friday. So obviously when starting a budget, you want to work out, are you monthly, weekly or bi-weekly? So we're weekly. We'll look at our pay. I always think though a month ahead, so always plan and break everything down into a weekly payment like we get, but I still think ahead so that we're never behind on bills or short of money. So today we get paid Friday the 31st right through to Thursday the 6th. So we only have Paul's mobile phone recharge for $30 due today. No other bills, and that's great. But as you'll notice, towards the end of the month we have a lot. So I'm trying to set up a system where I have a different savings account for our bills, and instead of just calculating it all as one amount toward the end of the month and being really poor at the end of the month, I'm going to start saving weekly. So $1,400 I've calculated roughly that we'll spend per month. Obviously there'll be a bit of variance with the ergon because electricity is never the same, but insurance, car payments, mobile phone recharges, YouTube all stay the same. Netflix stay the same currently. So what I'm going to do is aim to save it per week and average it out a month to have only 4 paychecks. So $350 a week I'm going to transfer from the savings to a bill account. Just pay our bills out as if they were a weekly occurrence rather than as most items are once a month. So let's have a look at this current paycheck, and hopefully that will show you how it is to work it out. What you can do if you have multiple bills is highlight the colors, but obviously I just look from Friday to Thursday. That's all it's due. No need to highlight the color. Let's turn over to the paycheck. So our income, we're fortunate, we're paid every Friday. We're both paid the same time together, and we're both on salary, so our wages don't change. You will sometimes see a rollover, so any cash that we don't use from this paycheck, we might roll over into the next paycheck. And the next one we may have will be bill rollover, so coming back from our bill account back into this account where our wages go to pay the bill. And then also you might occasionally get extra income from selling items or working another job for a day or whatever. Anyway, where we're going to start is fixed expenses. So today's a lot of direct payments come out of our bank. Our mortgage is always $310. Sorry about that, my computer's alerting me. BMW is my son's auto loan, which is only a small auto loan. And I've decided to pay that because he's moved away to study to be an actor and not earning a lot. So I've offered to pay for his car while he's away. My husband gets $100 a week and I get $100 a week. So that's to spend on whatever we like. We don't have to track that. It's just, if I want to get nails done, I want to get my hair done, want to save me money, that's what I do. So as I said, $350 a week is what we're trying to save for bills, but Paul's phone comes out of that bill account. So it's $30 to Paul's phone recharge and $320 will go over to the bill account this week. So not expecting any more wages. So $2,500, let me turn this, otherwise I'm going to write funny. And $6.25 is our actual income. Let's calculate how much our fixed expenses are. So these expenses that need to be paid. Obviously we don't have to pay ourselves an allowance, but it's less than 10% of our income. So I believe we should be paid. Otherwise you give up budgeting. If you don't have anything and you can afford to pay yourself, then I recommend you do, because otherwise you give up budgeting. It's just too miserable never having anything for yourself. Anyway, enough with the chatter. let's get on to the fixed expenses. So $310 for a mortgage, $55 for my son's car, $200 for both of us spending, $30 for Paul's account, $320 for the bill account. That's $915. So yeah, the $2,506.25. Let me just turn the sound off on my computer. Minus the 915 gives us $1,591.25 remaining. So with the variable expenses, that would be different for everybody. My husband's just me and my husband. So groceries, we obviously everyone needs groceries to eat. Eating out, we do. I tried to not have an eating out budget because I prefer not to eat out. I need to lose weight, but I still eat out. Reality is we need money for eating out. Miscellaneous, this week I'm not going to put money in my miscellaneous account, but pets and lotto are two things that are expenses. Now, I spent quite a lot on our pets last week, so this week I'm only going to put $10 into their envelope. Lotto, every week I average about $18.50, but I budget $20. Groceries, every week we're going to estimate about $220 on groceries. Eating out, $50. Miscellaneous this week, nothing. So that total will be 220 plus 50 plus 10 plus 30. I don't know why we're still hearing that. It costs $310. 220, 270. Sorry. Let's do that. 220 plus 50 plus 10 plus 20. $300. I thought that was wrong. So $300 there. Did I write in fuel? No, I did not. Let me get my little white out. Let's take away the 300. So obviously we need to drive. Now my husband has a work vehicle that is free obviously to drive, and I don't drive that far in my car because we live quite well close to work, so $50 a week generally is plenty. So let's have a look. We've got groceries, eating out, miscellaneous, pets, lotto. Oh, gifts. Every week I gift $20, so I'm going to write that in as well. And Paul and Kim's up there. We have fuel. So yeah, 220 plus 50. Correct that. 220 plus 50 plus 10 plus 20 plus 50 plus 20 equals $370. I think I might just... I've got a felt tip pen, so it's not writing very well over the whiteout, but learn better for the next time. So yeah, $370 for the variable expenses. So if you go 1591.25 minus $370, it gives you a total amount of $1,221.25 remaining. So sinking funds, if you don't know what sinking funds are, which I'm sure you do if you watch plenty of budgeting videos, everybody seems to have sinking funds. So sinking funds is just a small savings that we do for bigger cost events. Well, this is how I work it. So car registration, obviously have to do that either every year or every 6 months. Rather than have that at big lump, divide the payment that we estimate to be due for rego, because sometimes that does fluctuate. And then divide that by per week and save that amount. Birthdays, I average about $20 a week. Christmas, I really love Christmas, so I save $50 a week for Christmas. Land rates in our town average to be about $65 a week currently, and we save $20 a week on average for a car service. So my car, even though my husband has a work car, he still has a car of his own, a Commodore, that he loves. That doesn't go anywhere, it sits in the shed, but we still save money for that to have a service and to have car rego. But my car, being a Honda, is locked in for 3 years to only be $150 per service. So it's one of the reasons I bought the car. It's such a bonus. Anyway, let's write our budget down for our sinking funds. So $20 for the birthdays, $50 for Christmas, $70 for the land rates, and $60 for car rego, and $20 for car service. Now I've done that for that long. I know that's $220, but just for demonstration purposes, I'll add that. 70, 60, 20. So that's $220. Sorry about the pen, guys. I'll get a better one next week. So that leaves us a reminder of $1,001.25. So every week we plan on saving $200 to travel. We're actually going to Melbourne next week, so the money we've already saved will go to our Melbourne trip, and then after that we're going to save to go overseas. And then every week, my aim, this is why I've divided the monthly into weekly payments for bills as well, is I want to save at least $800 to renovations. So every week it's $800, and this week we've got $801.25 as our budget. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we save the $801.25. And you know, as I said, it's for renovations, so we will spend that as we go, but we at least want to allocate $800 to renovations. So before I finish this video, I'll quickly cash stop our cash envelopes for the week. So we've got groceries, takeout, miscellaneous, pets, lotto I do online, got fuel envelope, and gifts. I transfer the money straight away every week, so it comes out of our account. My cash envelopes do look a little bit grotty. They're not grotty, they're just about a year old, and they've been used a lot, so there's a lot of scratching on the laminate. However, I do say Cash Queen Australia does the most beautiful job of her envelopes, so please don't use mine as an example, but they have worn really well considering I've been using them flat out for a year, and there's not one tear, nothing. So anyway, let's get to stuffing. So in this I have $3.70 and $2.20, so $5.90. So 51, 52, 53, 54, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40. I'm going to lay this on this side so it's flat surface. So 5 at 80. Hold on. Let's start that again. Sorry guys. 51, 52, 53, 54. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. So 540, 550, 60, 70, 80. Another 10 makes 590. So I just went to the bank with a little bit of a breakdown. It's good because the bank's open till 5 on Friday, so it's the only day I sort of can make it to the bank. So groceries, 50, 150, 220. So it's 51, 52, 20. So do any of you guys have your favorite stores of cause like I've created a Facebook page called Budgeting Australia, which is really good. There's been a few good girls that have been communicating a lot on there, so I've been learning a bit already. But I'd love to know where everybody gets all their budgeting books from, budgeting folders, budgeting envelopes. Because I found it interesting, one of the most popular Australian cash envelopes shops on Etsy has the most expensive cash envelope. I'm not going to say a name because I don't want to, be bad mouthing her business, but she has beautiful products, but $6.60 an average of an envelope. It's a bit expensive considering that most people sit around the $3 to $4 mark. But she seems to be the most popular in the Australian Etsy pages that I've seen so far. So how much do you all buy your cash envelopes for? And are you happy to pay $6.60 per envelope? Anyway, let's go on to eating out. So take out, I've got it on this envelope, which I'm pretty sure I only paid $3 for these, which were really good when they were brand new. Eating out's $50. Miscellaneous, I'm not putting anything into miscellaneous this week. Pets, $10, and the reason being is literally, I think it was Wednesday this week, I spent over $200 on my pets. They got groomed, leads, collars, and dog ice cream, which I still have left in my work freezer. Haven't brought them home for him to have yet, so I have to bring that home. And Lotto online, I'm doing for $20. Fuel, $50. And gifts, $20, which I also transfer every week automatically online. With these envelopes, that's why I cut off the holes. I just keep this in my wallet so I know what I'm spending, and they're with me all the time because they're the items that I use on an more often than not basis. So yep, these will go into my wallet. But let's get the sinking funds, which is this one where we save for long term. Now I did just pay our car rego last week. It was $610, so I've only got a small amount in there now, but let's get these totals out and add to it. So first envelope I've got is Christmas. So currently, let me just move my calculator. Currently we've got 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 50. Put another 50 in there. We'll have $600 saved for Christmas so far. Car service. Currently have 51, 52, 20. Let's put another $20 in. So we're $240 for the car service. Car registration. Oh, I thought I had $60 in there, but no, I spent it last week, so it's $50, $60 this week. Last week we paid $610 in rego, so pull that out. $60 left for this week. Start afresh for the next registration. And birthdays. I don't really like having coin in there, but I'll swap that over later. So it's $5, $10, $30, $80. Put another 20 in. That will make it 100, which is good because, my son living so far away in Sydney, I'd like to get him a bit of a better birthday present. And his birthday's in July, so give me time to save for that. And household is what I put our land rates money into. So we have did I just put money into the birthdays? I did. Christmas I did. Car rego I did. Car service I did. Why have I got so much money left over? Anyway, let's check this out. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 20, 30. So $730, and today we're going to save 70, so 20, 40, 60, 70. So let's go again. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 800. So that's good because they're due next month. And I think we're a little bit short for them, but that'll be okay. We'll grab that from extra money. So hairdressing, not saving, and banking. Well, it looks like I do have to transfer banking because I pulled out wrongfully the $20 for lotto and the $20 for gift, but that comes out of our bank account. So I'll put that back into the banking. And hopefully I get to see you guys again next week. If you like my channel, please be sure to put the thumbs up, and hopefully you subscribe as well. I'm trying to encourage more Australians to share our budget. So a lot of it's cash stuff, but not many people actually share their figures, and you know, you're not showing your face, so it's pretty safe. But anyway, thanks for coming and joining me on the budget channel. And next week I'm going to come back and tell you what our actuals were and run back through our budget, which should look pretty similar to this budget. Anyway, have a nice weekend, guys, and thanks for joining me. Bye.